If it's left in the level of complaint, it usually has one of two responses. One is someone wants to defend against the complaint. Whoa, wait a second, right? I don't think you understand, or how much better it is, or it used to be way worse, or whatever. Defend against the complaint. Or second, they want to fix the complaint. And both of those are George Costanza. One is saying, no, what I'm doing is actually working, I'm just doing it no matter what, and you end up being kind of stubborn George doing his own self. The other one is doing the opposite. Okay, we'll fix the complaint. We'll get rid of administration. Okay, we'll fix the complaint. We'll stop asking people to do stuff. Or, okay, we'll make it all about lay people. Or we'll change, we'll change the meetings to Saturday morning when lay people can come, and then all the lay people say, I'm going to soccer games. I'm not going. Like we end up doing the opposite. What this does is actually lets us probe a little bit deeper about our complaint. My encouragement as we go through this is I think you'll get the most out of it if you think about filling out the sheet as you go. The reason for that is I think that as you participate in it and watch it happen, two things will happen. One is it will reinforce it for you, and two, it'll help us really when we get to the end and we pull some stuff together in terms of insight. So in every complaint, there's actually a hidden commitment. If you just get this out of today, it's going to change the way you handle complaints. If you can recognize that what a complaint is someone who doesn't have the words to express what is actually a genuine, positive, passionate commitment. So here's what I want you to think about. What's the positive commitment, value, that is expressed in your complaint? If I say, I'm griping about this because what you don't understand that's so powerful to me, that is really positive and really life-shaping and giving, this commitment that I have that's really important to me is this. Nancy, if I can ask you, what's the commitment underneath your complaint?
Well, there's a lot of committed people out there that aren't being included in this group of leaders.
Okay, so the question to ask yourself is, if I'm complaining about this, then what am I committed to? What is the thing I'm committed to? If I'm complaining about this, what am I committed to? Colette, if you're committed to this, what are you committed to? You're complaining about the administration, what are you committed to?
Growing healthy churches, leading people to Christ, and serving people.
Okay, so let's say I'm committed to the vitality of the ministry of the congregation. Can I call it that? I'm not trying to put words into it, but I think it'll, because what you talked about right there is we want vital churches. We want Advent to be good. We want church pastors to get paid. What am I doing paperwork? You know, I'm interested in the vitality of the congregation. Okay, great. Who said something else over here? I was trying to think. Oh, Bill.
I would second a healthy congregation.
Okay.
And don't layer something on that.
And okay, good.
Or how does that happen?
Okay, so the congregation is important. I mean, it feels like when we're complaining, what we're complaining about is this. It's like we've lost our focus on the congregation. We want the congregation to be as healthy as we can. We've lost. Okay, great. If somebody, what's yours? What do you think yours is? What's your commitment to?
Well, my commitment is to the people we elect. To say that you're a capable person of doing the job we elected you to, but also time. Because, you know, Presbyterian meeting doesn't need to be 18 hours long. I mean, you know, it doesn't. I mean, and so I realize, you know, my commitment is to other people who have that same time constraint.
Great. This first part is completely left brain. This is what we just verbally commit to. And what's great about this is by starting with a complaint, what we do is it bypasses our aspirations. It gets to our actual value. It gets to the thing that we actually are committed to. And what's great about this is to sit in a room and listen to these complaints. In the past, I would have felt defensive, or I would have wanted to fix it. Now what I got is look at the stuff that we actually are committed to. Isn't this stuff great? Don't we want to be a presbytery that includes the whole people of God, that engages the gifts of the people, that encourages vital congregations and healthy congregations, that trust the leadership, the stewardship of time? There's not a single thing here that I can't not only get excited about, but like, you know, want to like lead, you know, a revival service around. This is just good stuff. So what we recognize is we're not starting in the wrong place. We're actually got these, and I think this is the work of the Spirit. I think in our grumbling and in our griping, we actually are revealing what Walter Brueggemann talks about as the criticism that begins to energize prophetic change. It's that we really are aware that our restlessness is something of God's doing.